Welcome to a very special episode of Stick Shift Hot Wheels. Today I'll be transforming this 2001 C5 Corvette into a replica of my 2002 Corvette C5 06. Hot Wheels only made one silver C5 Corvette, and it was in 2001, and it has this American flag tampo on the side of it. To complete the transformation, the tampos will be removed, the wheels will be swapped, the interior will be painted, and lastly, I'll be painting in details for the headlights, taillights, and the vents in the front and rear bumpers. Step 1 is to remove the American flag tampos from the side of this vehicle. Feel free to watch my How to Remove Tampos video to learn tips and tricks on this technique. It was difficult to remove this tampo because it was stuck in the seams of the doors and underneath the fender. Step 2 is to drill the Hot Wheels car. Please watch my How to Drill and Tap Hot Wheels car to learn this process. The C5 Corvette Hot Wheels car is unique because it only has one rivet located in the front. The rear license plate and reverse light area is molded into the base, and that keeps the rear of the car together. Step 3 is to tap the post using a Dremel tool. Step 4, I tapped the post. The interior on this C5 was white, and that just couldn't do, so I spray painted it black. Step 6 is to start painting the details on this C5 Corvette. Here for reference, I have the 1997 first editions, so you can see how the red tail lamps look. The colors I used were Testers, Turn Signal Amber, Testers, Stoplight Red, and Tamiya acrylic black paint. I used a thumbtack to paint in the amber turn signals. Next, I used a very fine brush to slowly paint in the black grills and the brake duct intakes on the front bumper. It was incredibly difficult, and my brush was very thin, but it was still very hard because the little indentations for these details were incredibly small. I think I did a pretty good job, but it was tough. Next up is painting the tail lamps with the stoplight red color, and this color is perfect for tail lights. And the C5 has these nice indentations for the paint to go into. It was still somewhat difficult to keep the paint contained in each tail lamp. The thicker the paint, I think the easier it will be to do. I tried thinning it first, and it was too runny. On a car that doesn't have indentations for the tail lamps, I think it would be very hard to paint them in. I just took my time and did small dabbing motions. Note that this footage is sped up to 2 times as fast. I painted in the third brake light. It is microscopic. You could barely see the indentation of where it was cast. This was extremely hard to paint in. Next, I painted the vents in the rear bumper. Again, this was extremely hard. My brush was somewhat too big to attempt this. I ended up painting too thick of a line and had to remove some with paint thinner. The end result was not bad. Next, I painted the rear side markers stoplight red. Again, this was just one quick swipe of the brush. Next, I decided to paint in the rear reverse lights that were molded into the plastic base. I decided to paint them silver. The paint was a little bit runny and it was difficult to contain it in the molded area. The donor wheels will be harvested from two green McLaren P1 rear wheels. These gray PR5 wheels closely match the C506 stock rims. Before reassembling your Hot Wheels car, make sure to let all the paint dry for over 24 hours. First, I'd like to say that I'm extremely happy with the way this project turned out, and I would like to note that Hot Wheels never made a C5 fixed roof coupe Z06 version of the C5 Corvette. So the base coupe model was the only car I had to work with. So it's not 100% perfect, but it's pretty darn close. The PR5 gray rims are a pretty good match to the stock C506 wheels, and I think they look great. This is my first time ever detailing a Hot Wheels car. I learned a lot, and it turned out really, really well. The amber turn signals turned out perfect, and the red taillights and red side markers turned out really, really well. The key to detailing is a very fine brush, an extremely steady hand, and a lot of patience. The black interior really transforms the look of this car. I don't know why Hot Wheels decided to include a white interior with this vehicle. I hope you enjoyed this how to detail your Hot Wheels car video, and if you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel, Stick Shift Hot Wheels, for more car reviews and customizing tutorials. You may also like these videos. Have a great day.